This is Brandon Lee with BetFirms.com here with your 2012 Jacksonville Jaguars football predictions. The Jacksonville Jaguars have not had a winning record since 2007. That year represents the last time they made the playoffs, and they've been going in the wrong direction since. The Jaguars are coming off a 5-11 campaign in 2011, though they did beat two teams with winning records in Tennessee and Baltimore, which was a shocking upset on Monday Night Football. Jacksonville hasn't done a whole lot to improve its team through free agency and the draft. New head coach Mike Mularkey will have the difficult task of trying to turn this franchise around. Here is a look at the personnel he'll be working with on both sides of the ball, along with my prediction on where the Jaguars finish in the AFC South. The Jaguars rank last in the league in total offense, while also scoring just 15.2 points per game in 2011. They certainly need to improve on this side of the ball, and they feel like they have done that through the draft. The biggest problem is a quarterback situation that may be the worst in the league. Blaine Gabbert struggled in his rookie year, completing just 50.8% of his passes for 2,214 yards with 12 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. Jacksonville assigned backup Chad Henne, who threw for 3,301 yards with 15 touchdowns and 19 interceptions in 2010 with Miami. I would not be surprised to see Henne take over the starting job early in the year. Maurice Jones-Drew remains a solid producer in the backfield. He's the heart and soul of this team and really deserves a long-term contract for what he's done here. Jones-Drew led the league in rushing last year with 1,606 yards on 4.7 yards per carry with 8 touchdowns. He also had 43 receptions for 374 yards and 3 scores. Backup Rashad Jennings spent last year on the IR after suffering a knee injury in the preseason. A healthy return of Jennings will help keep Jones-Drew fresh. Jacksonville used its 5th pick in the first round on wideout Justin Blackmon. He had an NCAA record 14 consecutive 100 yards receiving games and clearly becomes their go-to guy. They signed wideout Laurent Robinson from the Dallas Cowboys while also adding veteran Lee Evans from the Baltimore Ravens. Tight end Mercedes Lewis is an excellent blocker and remains a solid target in the red zone. The offensive line gave up 44 sacks last season, which ranks 25th in the NFL. Left tackle Eugene Monroe and right tackle Eben Britton were the team's top 2 picks in 2009, but neither has made the type of impact they had hoped for. Center Brad Meester continues to get the job done despite entering his 13th year in the league. Left guard Will Rackley gave up 7 sacks as a rookie and must improve, while right guard Uche Nwaneri is a productive veteran entering his 6th year. For a 5-11 team, the defense actually played pretty well last season. It gave up 20.6 points and 313 total yards per game, ranking 6th in the NFL in total defense. If the stop unit could get more help from the offense, the Jaguars could surprise in 2012. The defensive line lacks a formidable pass rush, though defensive end Jeremy Mincey is a good one. Defensive tackle Tyson Alualu and defensive tackle Terrence Knighton anchor the middle. Rookie defensive end Andre Branch, taken in the 2nd round out of Clemson, will likely win the starting job opposite Mincey. Jacksonville boasts a pair of tackling machines at linebacker and strong side linebacker Darryl Smith and middle linebacker Paul Posluszny. Weak side linebacker Clint Session returns healthy after playing in just 9 games last season. Russell Allen and rookies J.K. Schaefer and Brandon Marshall provide depth. The secondary received a big boost with the signing of corner Aaron Ross from the defending champion New York Giants. Derek Cox and Rashean Mathis were each injured last year and both will battle it out for starting duties opposite Ross. William Middleton is in the mix as well. Strong safety DeJuan Landry and free safety Dwight Lowry are solid at the last line of defense. Now for my AFC South prediction, I have Jacksonville picked last in the division with a 4-12 overall record. I like the additions of Blackmon and Robinson at receiver, which gives the Jaguars some real playmakers for Gabbert to work with. However, I'm not a believer in Gabbert and feel he's going to prove he's a bust this season, even with the improvements made at receiver. The defense will once again be forced to carry the load. The schedule is no cakewalk as Jacksonville will face the NFC North and AFC East divisions this season, along with Oakland and Cincinnati. I don't expect to see more than 4 or 5 wins out of the Jaguars in 2012.